What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Stolen Attention Podcast. I am Jeremy. I am the last winner of last episode. And that's what I'm trying to say. Good God, it's been a long day. Sorry. But I am joined here by my good buddies, Michael.
Hey.
And Steven.
Hello.
And as you can tell by the way we talk,
My
we are
voice
all
sounded
tired.
so much. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I got a monotone voice anyways.
This is our normal human voice. There is no way that we are aliens in any form.
I swear I am not a robot. I promise you I am not.
Steven is not a robot, and I am not an alien, and Michael is not a cat. Take us to your leader, please.
Yeah, Jeremy and his leaders. I just need new RAM sticks. That's not going to AI.
Steven likes to ram sticks up people's ass. But anyway, our topic for today is hobbies.
Hobbies. And he's not talking about playing with dolls.
No.
Or is he?
He may be. Well, not for me, or I know not maybe for Michael.
You know
maybe
me
Jeremy.
and my Barbie dolls, and all that.
You know Jeremy and his Barbie and Ken dolls.
Hey, my sister used to play with those a lot, and we would always
watch your leg.
No, we would not watch my leg.
No, your leg kicked the wire and it tilted the soundboard up.
My bad.
Lift it up and push it. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, everybody. The soundboard.
Yeah, well, it just got averted. Anyway, what was your main hobby when you were growing up? I know you had to have at least one.
Tinkering.
Tinkering with what?
Okay, you know how how I am, where I'll take stuff apart, or I'm good at building stuff, or
I was the same thing too.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's because I like to tinker.
Yeah, I got my friend Mason mad at me one time because he had a Jeff Gordon diecast car and I had a screwdriver.
Well, whenever I mean tinker, I remember one time whenever I was a kid, I had taken some like really big logs, right?
Yeah.
And a friend of mine, he had this like an RC car, one of those really strong RC cars.
Traxxas or something.
I'm not sure. But it was just parts of it, and essentially he had a part that was just for the tires.
Oh yeah.
And what I did was I took the motor.
Yeah.
And I used the motor and I attached it to those pieces of wood, and I designed a drawbridge whenever I was a kid, and that's how I got outside.
Yeah.
Because whenever I was a kid, one of my windows sat really high off the ground.
I remember that window. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so I had a couple pieces of wood or so back there in the backyard that I had put together.
Yeah.
And I had that thing, and I would turn it on, and it would pull it up.
Like a drawbridge.
Right? Yeah, and lean it up against the house so I could get out of my bedroom.
Yeah.
And I would climb out my room through that. And then I would go back in, and I'd kind of push it back and then let it draw back down.
Yeah.
And I remember doing that, and I was just like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is working. Take that, Mom and Dad. Try and ground me now.
But I remember always doing stuff like that, tinkering with things and messing with stuff.
See, for me, the whole model building thing, because I can't tell you how many models of the Titanic are built.
Yeah.
Because eventually they all ended up... eventually they all sank. I mean, I wonder how ironic that is. But, I mean, I also did model cars and such. Like, I used to build model cars. In fact, out of all the models I ever built, I only have one left. And that's a model of the USS Kitty Hawk. And there's a story.
It's called what?
USS Kitty Hawk.
Kitty Hawk? Meow!
Yeah, the North Carolina beach, Kitty Hawk Beach, or whatever it is.
I'm just thinking of a bird with a cat head.
It was named after the place where the Wright brothers took their flight. Kitty Hawk, North Carolina.
Okay, it still doesn't make me not think of a hawk with a head, a cat head.
Yeah. Well, it was an aircraft carrier, and the story behind this model was that they were just about to scrap it because it was decommissioned. And I told my mom, we went to a Hobby Lobby, and I showed my mom, I said, I want a model of the USS Kitty Hawk TV-63. And the reason why is because it was being scrapped. So I wanted to have something to kind of remember it by,
Yeah.
And so she bought me that for Christmas, and I had a pretty fun time and a hell of a time getting that thing on there, getting it all together.
Whenever I was younger, I used to mess with models too.
Yeah, I remember you tried to build like a pirate ship or something.
Well, there was a pirate ship that I had received, and
the Jolly Roger or something.
Yeah. I built that. But I also had car models, and then I had a bunch of different little models that I built.
Yeah, I know, Michael, your stepdad was big into modeling.
Oh yeah, he had, and he still is. He's also now getting like working.
Yeah.
So
we're trying to get Michael's mock corrected.
Yeah.
So I had, for me, it was like, as a kid, it was Legos.
That was every kid's hobby.
I had Iron Lego City, and I'll just try. And my dad always marveled of like how well I memorized a lot of my parts.
Yeah.
And I need to go through my entire collection to find this one for shape, and eventually I will find it.
Well, yeah.
I'm trying to adjust.
He's trying to adjust Michael's microphone right now.
Yeah. Michael's mic's not picking them up that well, so I'm trying to help get it picked up.
Yeah, so it's kind of a small technical difficulty.
Okay, there's right.
Okay, so yeah.
So I have built an entire Lego city. My bedroom. I could always was a fan of sword fighting. First was having little lightsabers.
Oh yeah.
Cleaning up. By doing that, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
So
that looks a little bit better.
I don't know.
Distracted me.
Well, just because I could hear you. If they can't hear you, then you ain't getting their story out.
We are having a little bit of technical difficulty.
Right.
Yeah, I want people to hear Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Michael deserves to be heard, everybody.
So as a kid, it was first like, but then later on, my dad gave me
Mega Blocks.
His old guitar.
Yeah.
His old guitar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what got you into guitar was your dad.
Yeah. So
I've always wondered
he first
that.
got me guitar. Originally, I found that by just trial and error, I learned about open tuning.
Yeah.
And I was playing with that for the longest.
Like where you're tuning it by ear?
Yeah.
Open tuning is where when you guitar to where when you strum the strings, they actually play chord by itself.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's like open.
I thought you were talking about like tuning it by ear.
No.
You see?
So it's a different method. Well, yes, I eventually learned how to tune by ear.
Yeah.
Because that is something I've never been able to do.
I tried to do that one time on one of your guitars because I thought that I knew what I was doing. Remember that?
And he sat there and he kept turning the string. He kept turning the tuning head.
He
kept doing it, and it popped.
The guitar was in perfect tune, and I just like, nope.
Yeah, he was like, it's not tuned at all. And then he started messing with it, and it popped the string, and I was like, dude.
I have to align the two heads in a perfect line.
Yeah.
That's what he used to do.
Yeah.
He used to think that was it being tuned.
No.
It was until I got my first bass guitar, and then I was like, you know what? I learned how to tune it.
Yeah.
So ever since then, I have learned the guitar for years, and then on I try learning here.
Yeah, this dude's got keyboards. He's got guitars. He's even got an ocarina.
Ocarina.
And a tin flute.
And got the keyboard. I also dabble in the organ.
If you notice it, you see it on the mic. It's kind of.
So I tried to learn the instrument. Now, on my dream is learn how to play was this thing called the hammer dulcimer.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
I've heard of that instrument.
Yeah.
It's
like ding ding, it's like that.
Yeah.
Where you take like a stick or whatever it is.
So there's two sticks, and it's a kind of palm-shaped instrument.
I've seen them before.
Strings going down. There's a little tone up and down. It's really good.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good foreign instruments out there, but I mean, to me, I learned how to play bass guitar, but I guess besides like building models and such, I think my other hobby included like collecting cards, because we did an episode on trading cards and like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and and all that. And I also used to have a whole crap load of football cards that one of my friends gave me, and he gave me some pretty valuable cards.
Yeah.
Of course, I ended up selling them to this little local shop in our shopping mall.
You get any good cards like that?
You know what I'm saying? What?
Did you do trading cards like that?
Not really. I didn't really do like football or baseball cards, but for me, I played Yu-Gi-Oh competitively.
Yeah, I did too.
Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
I mean, I know Steven used to have quite a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, I remember you used to have some old fake ones too.
Yeah, I used to have the fake ones there too. Mess with people.
Yeah, because I remember Steven used to have a card in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's called the Gate Guardian, but the card you had was called Gate Safeguard.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this thing is like fake. This is the fakest card if I've ever seen one. You know,
It's just kind of funny.
But they are collectible though.
And
Yeah.
there were cards that when
They were poor guys. Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
so what happened was Ultra Pro was originally partnered with Yu-Gi-Oh here to America,
Yeah.
and because of such, they were like, hey, we're not making much money on it.
Yeah, so they didn't follow through with it.
Well, what happened? They started to they made their own versions of cards, sell them to very cheap stores like gas station, and then they had to go into a lawsuit.
Interesting.
I mean, well, like I said,
I think the cards I used to have, the fake ones, because I had real Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then I had a fake set that I would.
We all did. We all had to have a few fake ones in there.
Well, I had those because I kind of learned the difference between them and everything. But I had those fake ones just to kind of mess with people.
Yeah. You're like, I just bought myself a Gate Guardian. Check it out.
Yeah.
That thing's fake. No, your face is fake.
Oh. But, excuse me, sorry. No,
you're excused.
Let's see, I had that, and then, had fake Pokemon cards, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they were, we got them from a trades day.
Yeah.
I
may remember that because I think I was there.
I don't know that, but that's where I got them from. I just dropped the controller. But,
way to go, Grace.
But, I'm Steven, not Grace.
It's a metaphor.
No.
It means
your face is a metaphor.
Go, buddy. Way to go. I'll give you 3 claps.
I'm not your buddy. No.
Yes.
But I think one of my other favorite hobbies it's always been video games, of course. Yeah, but
that was like your main hobby.
And that's because I don't know. I like the stories in video games.
Yeah.
But a lot of hobbies, even now, hobby things that I'm doing that are hobbies now. I'm editing.
Yeah.
I'm learning to edit. I'm taking videos as much as I can. I'm trying to edit them out.
Yeah.
Not edit them out, but try to learn how to edit videos. Trying to do different stuff like that. Because, I don't know, as I told my wife, the thing that I found interesting was that I've been doing the editing on some of our videos, just practicing.
Yeah.
And to me, it's fun. Because I like the fact that we can create something, and then say like this video is like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And I can narrow it down to about an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that. But that's all the times that, I clip out things, I add things, I do this or do that. I can't do anything with sound because I don't have sound editing.
Yeah, at least not yet.
Not yet, but that's a whole separate program.
Yeah.
But I think it's a whole separate program unless DaVinci's Resolve can do sound editing, but I'm not sure about that.
I told Steven that, I would love to learn how to edit videos. And make a good living out of it.
I'm going to get him to learn that. I want Michael to learn it too, because it would be beneficial for both of them.
Yeah.
It would be good once I get a better laptop.
Yeah, his laptop.
All 4 gigs I have.
Yeah.
His laptop is from the ancient Stone Age, pretty much.
You need a desktop is what you need, unless you're having to take your laptop to school.
Yeah, I have a laptop.
Well, what you need to do is still get a desktop and keep that one as your school laptop.
Yeah.
But
all my program.
Yeah, onto the desktop, because the desktop will be so much better.
Yeah.
Because
so please like and subscribe and help us make some money to do so.
yeah,
Yeah.
I will say I make it to where it says like and subscribe and ring the bell. Remember,
Yeah.
I do that now.
Click that bell, and that way you get notified every time we drop a new video.
You said so that way we know.
You know.
Sorry, man. My brain is gone today right now.
Click that bell so we know when we drop our own video. Wait a minute.
That way you know. You know, y'all know what I mean.
Our raccoon just stole Jeremy's brain.
My brain's been stolen. What you talking about?
It's right there on the screen.
No, that's too big to be my brain.
No,
but
that's about the right size.
I mean, Steven was talking about like current hobbies and everything. I mean, I have a current hobby also. If y'all were to, if somebody were to go into my place right now, they would see nothing but NASCAR diecast all over my walls. I mean, I literally have hundreds, if not thousands of them, you know, from different scales, you know, because I go to like flea markets and Walmart, Target, and everything, and
he just collects them.
Yeah.
Essentially, his hobby is collecting diecast cars.
Yeah, I mean, I have shelves. I have autographed cars, not just from NASCAR, but NHRA too.
Yeah,
some of them are autographed.
If I could, something I would love to start collecting is like Final Fantasy memorabilia stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I would love that.
You remember? I'm trying to think of who it was, but they came out with Final Fantasy action figures.
Oh,
not Hasbro.
No, not Hasbro. I know who would. No,
you know which ones I'm talking about? The ones in the fancy boxes. But they also came out Kingdom Hearts, and I have one of the Kingdom Hearts ones.
I cannot think of what they're called now. I wanted their Diablo.
Yeah.
From Final Fantasy VIII, because Final Fantasy VIII is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. Probably besides like 14 right now.
I only have one figure from them. It's a Master Form Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
And it comes with its Keyblade. And it comes with a Heartless figure also.
You say, see, you can set your mic kind of like how Jeremy does.
But yeah, I used to collect I used to collect like a lot of action figures, mainly like McFarlane toys. You know, they came out with Mortal Kombat figures. And I came out and I had a few of those because I was a huge Mortal Kombat fan. And yeah, I had a whole shelf full of those, but I got rid of those. So I just kept on collecting NASCAR diecasts, and like I said, I got shelves full of those. My wall's literally covered with them. I'm talking about autographed cars and all that.
Yeah, that will work better.
Yeah, but that's my main current hobby right now.
I would say I could pay
a man cave.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, I have a man cave at my house right now, but
yeah.
But where you could have like they have at the Whataburger.
That'd be awesome.
That would. And sorry about Michael's mic. I don't know why we can't get his to kind of yes.
Been working with all the other people.
I know, but I don't know why it's not working.
I know some people would say, "Hey, just disconnect it and reconnect it." You know how many times we've tried that?
Well, it's not even that. It's like it's just not picking up his voice for some reason. Try moving your mic over just a little to your right.
Can you go ahead and say something real quick?
Yeah. So another one of my hobbies that I've been is doing a lot more writing.
Yeah.
There was this one time we thought about writing our own zombie book.
Yeah.
I remember that. Like me and Steven wanted to create like our own little horror movie. I even drew a character named Victor. Remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote a short story called "The Confessions of the Cat Mountain." Yeah. So the idea is that this is the guy through his efforts created the zombie virus. Very similar to like I Am Legend.
Resident Evil or something.
No, more closer to I Am Legend. This guy has regretted, but this is a lot. It was a long story.
I don't think Umbrella Corporation regretted their decision, did they?
No.
They did that on purpose.
They were more than happy to do what they did.
So this guy was trying to, I think what I originally wrote, it's been years since I rewrote it, was his wife.
It doesn't pick you up when you're...
It's gonna be like this.
You need a...
Pretty much kiss your mic.
I'm trying to fix your mic for you.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to do for you.
This video is gonna have so many technical difficulties.
It
thanks to
will.
Michael's microphone.
Which it's probably what this video is going to be called. Is just technical difficulties.
Technical difficulty hobbies.
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 What's those?
Hobbies and technical difficulties.
Is those parentheses?
Yeah.
It's going to be hobbies parentheses technical difficult technical
Difficulties.
difficulty
He said
video.
Difficulties.
Hot mic.
Yeah. Because I just can't get Michael's mic to pick him up well enough.
I mean, it's picking up, just not as good as we want it to be.
Yeah, it's not picking up like how Jeremy's mic is picking up. I just can't get Michael's to pick up the same way.
Yeah, because yours sounds crisp, just like mine. But his, it just
I don't know why.
every time we make a
don't know
video,
why.
it sounds like he's like a mile away.
Yeah, and I don't want because you use that mic to do your anime reviews, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try doing this one or.
Well, but the thing is with that mic, he's crisp.
No, it's like the way we have here.
Yeah, like right now, it didn't pick you up at all.
Yeah.
So,
It's good now. It's like.
oh yeah, I've been working on writing.
Like I said, we're sorry about that, everybody. It's just a minor technical.
So
difficulty.
as I
You know
was
how it goes.
saying, I'm working on a fantasy.
Way better.
Yeah.
So I've been working on a fantasy series called "Song of the Hearthfire," which is about a orphan boy who's been taken up by a owner of a inn and tavern, and he has these 3 mentors. One of them is the guy who took him in. The other 2 kind of helps teach him.
It was kind of like fantasy.
Yes,
very like Skyrim or D&D or something.
It's a lot more closer to a little lower fantasy, not really high fantasy. Lord of the Rings,
Like low rule.
like Lord of the Rings, but a
Oh, yeah.
lot less elves and dwarves.
I was gonna say y'all probably don't even know what low rule is.
I know Hyrule.
That low rule is the opposite of high rule.
Isn't that from Zelda?
Yes,
Yeah,
So-
exactly. That's
and-
why it says high rule and low rule.
low rule is from the game called A Link Between Worlds.
So it's a lot, but it is just this guy. He's living in this tavern, and every night he hears these 3 men do a toast.
Yeah.
To those who have heard Song of the Campfire, those who heard the song of the Hearthfire, to those who knows the song of the funeral pyre, and those who know the song, who know all 3 songs.
I mean, is it like he has like dream wisdom? Doesn't he?
Yeah, well, these 3 got so in the spoilers, the 3 men he have.
I was gonna say you say spoilers to a thing that you haven't written yet. Spoilers.
Spoiler alert, everybody!
Just like
Exclusive content by Michael. Take it
Just
away,
like-
Michael.
just like River Song. Spoilers.
The 3 men who took him in, they were veterans of a old war, and they actually lost one of their one of the friends, and that friend is the reason why the tavern is called the Flag and Buckler. Because
Sounds like you're trying to say the flogging Molly.
so the
Oh no! Jesus,
What the fuck did you do, Jeremy?
what was that?
yeah, that's broke.
My bad. I barely did anything to it.
Like you pulled it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like you yanked on it.
I barely pulled on it.
It was enough. I forgive you, lads. Got big, strong hands.
Yeah.
This is a guy who doesn't know his own strength.
Yeah.
I can get another one from Dollar Tree.
Well, at least we
This
know
is
where
a
you
guy
get it
who
from.
doesn't know his own daggone strength.
Yeah, literally. I mean, I did used to do a lot of weightlifting.
So yeah.
So that's just proof.
That I am down 1 LED light.
And you make quite a bit of money, so you can afford one. But my bad.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
I could. Michael makes money, so I could break his stuff.
It was just funny because you could see him going. Like it wasn't like that. It was like a.
To me, it was.
That's what it was like real hard. It was like, what the heck?
Well, to me, it was. I mean, I barely put any strength into it.
Dear God, this episode has just been
One
a
big,
jumbled mess.
yeah. From technical difficulties, talking about hobbies, to me breaking stuff accidentally.
I can't believe
My bad
it.
again, Michael.
You just owe him a
You
$1.50.
gave me another one from Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you
That-
get paid next, go and
that,
buy him
that
one.
$1.50's gonna break me.
Oh well. But yeah,
This will be my new
I
hobby,
forgot.
just breaking stuff.
I was gonna say I actually forgot what we were talking about for a second. Hobbies.
Yeah, I was just talking about the story where
Oh, yeah.
the fourth guy, there was a fourth guy, the fourth man in their group, but he died during the war, and he got to know all four songs because what it represents is that the song of the campfire is the sound is listening to the campfire during the war. To those who know the song of the hearth fire, to those who have gone home, the song of the funeral pyre, those who died, as a toast to those who
I think
died.
they used to do like that in like ancient.
Well, it's kind of like that. It was very
Yeah.
influenced to of the quote from Theoden
Yeah.
from Lord of the Rings.
Well, it kind of reminds me of.
Hail the glorious dead.
It kind of reminds me of that scene in that movie Troy. You know, the one with Brad Pitt as Achilles, and after he kills Prince Hector in a one-on-one fight, and there's one scene where they're seen performing a wait, no, it wasn't Prince Hector. It was Achilles' cousin. Got his name Patroclus.
He was Patroclus. Yeah, no Patrick.
Patroclus.
Yeah, that was the guy's name.
But in my Greek,
they did like this ceremony where they put him on
funeral pyre.
Yeah, a funeral pyre, and they placed coins on their eyes.
Yeah,
and they kind of, I think they started singing some kind of like.
So it's three guys who are toast those who are still at war, to those who got to go home, those who's died, and when they say those who know all three songs, that means to those who died after they came home.
Also, he
From
died
the war.
during battle, so
Yeah.
Patrick was.
So and then it was that fourth guy who. So the reason why the inn is called that during it, their camp was ambushed during the war, and he didn't have enough time to go to his tent and go grab his shield. So he used his stein, his beer stein, as a buckler. And those who don't not know what a buckler is, a small shield.
Yeah.
Isn't it also just called a buckle?
Yeah, you can say buckle or buckler, but the proper term is buckler.
Yeah, that's what they used to call it back during medieval times.
So imagine like a brass knuckle with about a 1.5 foot shield around top of it.
About a foot and a half.
Think about a Captain America shield.
Well, but smaller.
A little smaller than that,
and not as strong, because Captain America's shield is almost indestructible.
Yeah, kind of that. So
vibranium.
So he used a stein as a buckler during the fight. So they're like out of this. So he defended our camp with a sword and a buckler, and that was also because of the inspiration of the Hobbit from the Hobbit. Thorin Oakenshield.
Yeah.
Where he lost his shield, so he used a log as his shield.
Real quick, you want to hear something interesting?
What?
Did you know that the Lord of the Rings is playing in theaters, the extended version? I think starting on the 23rd. I think.
Ooh.
Cool.
You know why?
What?
It's to mark the 25th anniversary of the release of the movies.
Yeah, that would be real cool to do. I wonder if they're going to have that at the movie theater here.
I don't know.
I mean, they better have some cool popcorn bucket, because remember whenever not too long ago when they came out with a Galactus popcorn bucket that had light up eyes and everything?
I don't know that.
From the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
The one I remember was from Dune. The one that everybody was looking at, and they're like, because it looked like it was a toy for guys.
Yeah. Well, for the Guardians of the Galaxy, they came out with a Galactus popcorn bucket, and that thing sells for crazy money.
Then there was the Deadpool one where it's just Wolverine's mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they come out with something for like Lord of the Rings, like maybe Sauron's helmet,
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool.
But see,
just go watch it. That'd be awesome.
Do you still have the ring?
No, I don't know where it went.
Steven used to have a replica of the
ring.
Sauron's ring.
I don't know where it went now.
It's in It's in a
It's in a volcano.
it's in the bottom of a mountain with some creature that once was a hobbit. Precious, not precious.
I was
Well,
gonna say
since,
Michael could barely get that out there for a
since
second.
we were
It's in
talking
the,
about,
it's in the like Michael. It's okay. It's okay. You could do this. I believe in
if
you.
there's ever going to be any future hobbies for me, I would love to collect swords and shields because you were talking about
Wow.
bucklers and everything, and I was talking about that movie Troy. And there's a part in the fight between Achilles and Prince Hector where Achilles takes his shield, and there's like this indentation right there on the top of Achilles' shield, and he was using that, and he was using it as a spear
Yeah.
with him.
Well, see, it was funny because Michael was talking about him writing a book and whatnot. You said
Yeah.
you were writing the book, right?
Yeah,
And
it's just I've been when I have like what little free time I do have.
see, I was doing the same thing at one point because, like I said, I always try to stay doing something, something new, something creative. So I was doing like creative writing and stuff like that, where I'm trying to learn how to write books or trying to just write as a whole.
Yeah, I tried doing that too. Remember?
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about now.
Oh.
I'm not talking about then. I'm talking about now. This is all like my current kind of things I've been doing.
Our current hobby.
And see, because like for me, I've been writing kind of a high fantasy book.
Yeah.
In which, you know, I'm not going to worry about saying spoilers or nothing like that. But like
you just
the
want
book,
people to find out whenever it comes out, huh?
well, no, I'm saying I'm going to just straight up say that. So the premise of the book, it starts out in the beginning where it's like a great war going on, and it's these people are trying to invade this castle.
Yeah.
Trying to take over the land.
Yeah.
Well, of course, you sit there and you can see like the king, and you're like, oh, it's the king. He's gonna win, and this and that. No, the king gets killed. The dude who was trying to take over, he takes over.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the whole premise.
That's like a checkmate.
But it's not a checkmate. It's a little bit more. Checkmate just means you can't move anymore.
Well, the king's dead, so therefore
that means
can't move
win
anymore.
Yeah. But he wins, he takes over the kingdom. And the thing with him though, however, is like he just disappears.
Yeah.
The guy who took over just disappears. And so, a new ruler kind of takes over. Well, years down the road, I mean, like I think I had said it was like 200 or 300 years down the road.
Yeah.
It's following this boy. I can't remember his name. I can't remember what I said his name was, but it's him. He has I think he was an elf is what he was, I think. And then he has a friend who was a dwarf.
Yeah.
Dwarf because, Lord of the Rings.
Kind of like Ghibli?
Yeah, I was going to say Ghibli and Legolas.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where I got the idea for them too.
I was gonna say Legolas ain't a dwarf, but he's an elf. But
they were buddies.
Yeah, they were.
Well, that's why I said the main character's an elf.
Yeah.
And he has a best friend that's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Like Gimli and Legolas.
Gimli's the one dwarf you just don't want to mess with.
But see,
he's fierce.
The whole thing though is like they come up and there's something happens and they wind up trying to fight. They get caught and wrapped up in this ordeal going on.
Yeah.
Right?
And like against one another or
no. They get wrapped up in this thing. It's them two and a couple of other friends.
Okay.
And so they're now trying to figure out what they're going to do, this and that. And essentially what's happening is they have to go and try to talk with the king or, who they think is the king and all this stuff. And the guy that's at the beginning, the guy who actually had killed everybody off and killed the king and all this stuff, he is actually the main character. And it's not a prequel. When he disappeared and became this boy.
Yeah.
Who wants... What I'm going to try to do is at the end of the story, which I don't know if I'm ever going to finish it or not. Is
he probably won't, knowing Steven.
I don't know. I may not.
So are you going to use like the D&D? They tend to be one soul that's incarnated.
Maybe because
or it's maybe time travel.
I just said,
Georgia. It'll be cool if it was both of them, though. Like if you had
or I wouldn't
traveler.
say time travel. I think the reincarnation bit sounds a little bit more better.
Or you can so. In D&D, there's a particular dragon known as the Steel Dragon.
Yeah.
So the steel dragon, what it does is that it will take a guise of a human, but then and he does this, and he's going to stay that human as much as humanly possible for X amount of time, and then he's going to go choose a new body.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Doctor from Doctor Who.
Yeah.
But he actually suppresses the memory. So this is where I'm going to tie it for your as maybe thought for your character. He suppresses the memory from his previous life, so he can come to this new life restarted.
Yeah,
That
that's what I was going to actually
the,
say.
Yeah, but combine that with the Elvis reincarnation view.
Yeah.
But
So where he's like
you could be
having
reincarnated
flashes,
as Elvis.
yeah.
well, where he's having a flashes of that old memory.
Well, that's what I was going to actually say.
So great minds think
Anyways,
alike.
but was that essentially as he's progressing through the story,
Yeah.
he kind of gets flashes of not like a past life, but him before, because he's fairly young. But what it is everybody knows that elves tend to live long lives, anyways, and they could stay. They could be like 300 years old, but look like they're 20.
I mean, I wonder how old Frodo is.
Well, Frodo's a hobbit.
Yeah. Well,
So in hobbits, I believe can only live like it's what is a couple hundred years.
Oh, they can live pretty high up. So
Not as old as a elf though.
not as old as the elves or the dwarves, but they can be pretty significant.
Yeah.
They're at their prime age at 33.
you see,
That's your coming of age is at the age of 33.
Michael, what you were talking about, like the whole possession thing and everything, and it kind of reminded me of an episode of Inuyasha that I watched actually just last night. It's where they encounter this mask, which is known as the Null mask, and what it does is it attaches itself to a human body and it takes complete control of that body. It's actually seeking a human body, that way it can become immortal, and I think that's an actual Japanese folklore.
So the word null comes from, it's actually a particular kind of theater, the theater mask.
Yeah, but this mask just came to life, and
So does it have like two horns on top?
No.
And fangs?
I mean, it looks just like no, it kind of looks like a geisha mask.
Yeah, that's a common version of the null mask.
Yeah.
From Null, it's Null Theater.
Yeah, but this one right here was actually possessed by an evil spirit, and so therefore it travels into Kagome's world, because it's at the Higurashi Shrine where Kagome lives.
Yeah.
And it senses the Shikan jewels that Kagome has in her house. And so it comes to life and starts possessing people. Like, it'll attach itself to you, like, you know how like you put on a regular mask, and it'll take possession of you, but then whenever it's done possessing you, it kills you. It's seeking like immortality. And like I said, I believe that is an actual Japanese folklore or something, maybe.
I don't know.
So according to Japanese mythology, and especially in the belief of Shintoism, when something is not taken care of after so many years, it will then begin to get sentient, and it'll become, and usually is an evil spirit.
Yeah.
That
In other
needs
words,
to be cleansed. So
a yokai, pretty much.
So it's a type of yokai.
Yeah.
There's different kinds of yokai. These are a particular type. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's been a while since I last read on this. But so at Shinto shrines, they'll bring old dolls.
Yeah.
Or toys or old computers, and they are to be burned at the shrine during a cleansing ritual.
So that kind of explains the whole possession mask thing.
So yes, it could be that. It could be just spirit possessing it. Very common. Like there's a famous story of Shinji Onchi. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since. So it was known as his name translates to little drunkard.
Drunk ass.
Well, very much so. So he was orphaned.
Yeah.
And so he was placed into became a monk of the Shugindo order.
Yeah.
And but he kept being a drunk. He kept being a drunk. And one day he got an Oni mask.
Oh wow!
And he put the Oni mask on and tries to scare people during a festival.
But it possesses him.
So eventually, because of his bad actions, he became one with that mask, and that mask never became part of his face. And eventually, he became one of the three most evil Oni.
It's probably where they got the inspiration for the movie The Mask.
The Mask, whenever they made the movie, was supposed to replace Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Because apparently The Mask wasn't supposed to be a comedy; it was supposed to be a horror film.
Yeah.
Well, it turned out to be a comedy because when you watch the movie, it kind of reminds you of Looney Tunes by the way Jim Carrey moves.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
Have you ever read the comics?
The comics are horror.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey was the thing that made the movie funny.
Yeah.
They didn't want it to
Jim Carrey can just stand there and be funny.
So
they didn't intend it to be funny, though.
The Mask is supposed to be like a true anti-hero. He is a serial killer of serial killers, kind of like Dexter.
Yeah.
But with cartoon logic. He has the power of cartoon logic and the morality of cartoons.
So I think we're gonna wrap this up, and y'all got anything else y'all want to say before we end it?
So who won?
End it all. End it all.
No, I don't want to end it all.
Just kidding. Don't do that.
No, nothing else to add to it besides you're stupid. No, I'm just playing.
So who's going to be the new host?
I always talk so monotone whenever I talk about stuff. Michael's sure in a rush to host.
No, I'm just trying to see because that's the thing he do next.
Well,
yeah, but we can have a little goofy in between.
I know.
It's my decision.
I know. He's rushing.
He's trying to rush me. He's like, "Hurry up, Jeremy, make a damn decision."
Well, he wouldn't say it like that.
Yeah, but
I was going to say, Michael.
I am going to go ahead and give this one to Michael because apparently he wants to host the next one.
I think that's what it is. No, we're not going to do it like that. Who do you really, for real?
But I do believe it will be Michael though, because he actually gave some pretty compelling stories, and not to mention the whole history with the no mask and everything, which was actually pretty interesting.
Yeah,
and because
I read weird books.
Well,
I end up with information.
Well, it's also because. I think that the anime Inuyasha actually kind of touches on some actual Japanese folklore.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. But
feudal era Japan. So I am gonna give this one to Michael because of the whole nose story mask, which I thought was actually pretty damn fascinating.
Yeah.
And so, y'all got anything else?
No, I'm good.
We just heard something.
Yeah, I heard something moving. But
anyway, so yeah, this is Jeremy and with Michael and Steven and for Stolen Attention, and we are out.